Good morning, everybody. So for English this week, I've given you a worksheet to do, and we're also going to be learning about advertising. Okay, advertising. So advertising is just the long word for saying an ad. So where do you guys know your ads from? Most of the time, we know what an ad is from the TV, right? And that ad will come on during movies, um, or sometimes when you're on YouTube, then an ad comes up. Okay, so ad is just the short version of saying advertising. And what advertising is that, let's say you want to sell something, or you want to do something for someone, and in return they buy your product, or they buy the thing that you're making, um, or they buy what you're going to give them. So and so what they do is, when they have the thing they want, or the thing that you've made, or the thing that you're going to do for somebody, then they say you need to advertise that thing. You need to put an ad for it so that other people can see, and then when they see it, they can buy it if they want it. Okay, or they can phone you to do that thing that you wanted to do for them, like a service. Let's say you offering to wash people's dogs for money. Okay, you're doing something for them, and if you advertise, or you show that you're gonna do this, then people will come and they will pay you money for your service. Okay, so advertising is just showing people out there what you are selling, or what you're going to do. Okay, so this week we're going to be learning more about this advertising, and um, I've given you're going to make your own advertising thing, pamphlet or poster. Okay, so there's different ways to advertise something. You can do it on TV. You can do it with a piece of paper. You know, the people that stand at the windows and they give you a pamphlet. That's an that's an ad. Um, and so they're advertising something. And you can do it on the phone, like during YouTube, or if you're on Facebook, there's ads there as well. So there's many ways to do advertising. So we're gonna learn how to do advertising. You're gonna do your own one by the end of the week. Okay, and it's gonna be one for paper. Okay, so like a piece of paper to show what you're selling or what you're going to do. I've given you an example over here of advertising. um, for now, I'm not gonna show you what the pamphlet is. When I say pamphlet, I'm just talking about the piece of paper that you give, that is advertising. So let's say I want to do advertise dog food. Let's say I came up with dog food, and I decided I wanted to sell dog food. So when I'm thinking about what am I going to put on my paper, I need to ask some questions first. Okay? And as you can see, all these questions start with question words that we learned. What, who, where, why, how. So those are important when you, and this, what I just drew here, this is called a mind map. So in the middle, I say what I'm going to sell, or what I'm going to do, and then I start asking those questions that I need to ask that start with the question words. Okay, that's important, because when you're doing your paper, you are going to be writing on that paper, and you are going to be answering these questions. But it's not going to be like when we write in English, you write a sentence, and write a question and then an answer. I will show you an example. So the first question that I've asked here is, what is this? So on your paper, you need to tell the people, what is this that you are selling? You need to say, okay, this is dog food. Okay, and then the next question, you explain what dog food is, and then the next question is, who is this for? So you would say, okay, dog food is food that dogs can eat. um, and then who is this for? It's only for dogs and not for humans. Okay, that's answering who. And then where can you buy it? Then you'll say, okay, you can buy it at any Pick and Pay, Checkers, or any store, any shop that sells dog food. You can also buy it definitely at a pet store. Okay, something like that. And next question, why do they need this? So the people that you're trying to sell this to, obviously you can't sell it to a dog, so you have to sell it to their owner. But why does the owner need this? Okay, why must the person come and buy this dog food and not go and buy normal food or other food to give their dogs? So then I can say, dog food is healthier for dogs, um, healthier than giving dogs house human food. And yeah, and then how will you advertise it? Okay, so you won't really put this on paper, but you have to answer this question. How are you going to advertise it? Are you going to do it with an ad and put it on paper and give it to people, which is what we're going to do? um, or would you do an ad on Facebook, or would you do an ad on um, a billboard, those big billboards when you drive in and people drive past that they see that? Or you can decide wherever you want to advertise it. But remember, we're doing it on paper. So when you're answering this, you can say, you can hand out pamphlets, and how else will you do it? So you'll definitely give a pamphlet or a paper, but what other ways are you going to advertise it? Okay, so I want you to think about something. You can't use dog food. Okay, you can use another product or anything else that you think you want to talk about selling. Like I chose dog food. Or you can invent your own thing that you want to sell and give a name for it. Okay, or you can do a service like um, washing dogs and cats or something like that. Okay, so you choose something and then write these questions down, and I want you to answer them at the bottom. Okay, and that's all, and do it like this. Okay, and that's all for English today, and thanks guys.